Alright, picture this. You open Zenless, version 2.5 is staring you in the face, and that spending event is sitting there quietly whispering, "This is your moment." But here's the real question nobody's answering straight. Is this actually one of the highest value moments we've ever had in Zenless, or is it just a really good illusion wrapped in flashy selectors and premium bait? Because buried inside this event are choices that can either permanently upgrade your account or low-key sabotage your future pulls. And today we're breaking down exactly which picks actually move the needle and which ones are traps. If you want the full deep dive breakdown, the complete video is already up on my YouTube channel. So if you're watching this on YouTube, just click the related video below. And if you're seeing this on TikTok, head over to my profile and hit the YouTube link. If you crack open the engine selector first, you'll notice right away that the free engine fantasy isn't quite what it used to be, since you can now straight up exchange gold currency for some of these, which shifts the value conversation in a big way. But even with that, there are still clear standouts. Sharpened Stinger absolutely steals the spotlight as the most flexible and generally valuable pick on the table, being Jane's best all-around option while also slotting beautifully onto characters like Piper or Alice. And in contrast, Burnice's signature engine is far more specialized, shining almost exclusively on her unless you're committing to a high mindscape investment. While Ice Jade Teapot does bring a team buff to the table, but can feel awkward to maintain depending on the fight, which knocks it down a tier in practical value. So if you're asking me where the smart money goes, Sharpened Stinger is the safe king, Brimstone is the evergreen fallback, and Burnice's signature only really becomes a top-tier play if you're a die-hard Burnice main. Then you hit the agent selector, and when you zoom out and look at the whole picture, Qingyi and Lycaon stand out as the safest plug-and-play value picks. But neither of them exists in a vacuum, because Qingyi loses a ton of her shine without the right partners, just like Jane and Lycaon drop tiers if their ideal teammates aren't on your roster. And you can absolutely get cheeky with this selector by grabbing key mindscapes like Rina's M1 or Jane's M2 instead of a brand new agent. But with this many viable routes, the worst thing you can do is rush the choice. Let your account breathe, watch how your teams evolve, and then lock it in. Because version 2.5 isn't just throwing value at you, it's quietly testing how well you understand your own roster, and that's what makes this event way more interesting than it looks at first glance.